You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, who is hurt the most when you actually allow men to identify as women and play in women's sports? I'll give you 1 second. Okay, your second is up. It's women. Women actually get hurt the most. And for the better part of 2 years or so, here on this channel, we have been covering these men invading women's sports. Now you actually have the Blair Fleming. Blair Fleming is the new Leah/Will Thomas. Now I believe the Leah/Will Thomas situation really did blow up, and it woke up a lot of people that men were actually invading women's sports. And a lot of women don't like it. They do not like it. Now, when President Trump was in office, we weren't really even talking about this. I mean, folks, for the better part of about 2-3 years now, this whole trans thing in women's sports has really blown up. Now, the Biden-Harris administration actually tried to amend Title IX to allow this to continue to happen. He got struck down, guys. Now, we do have an election here in about 3 weeks. And President Trump was actually in Georgia speaking to a room full of women. It was a town hall with Harris Faulkner of Fox News. And this one woman asked President Trump a question about the trans invasion in sports. President Trump vowed to put an end to this, folks. And I believe if this was really a real thing when he was president, he would have took executive action when he was president. But around 2021, 22, there was an explosion of men invading women's sports. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Right here, guys, Outkick. Donald Trump says he would ban biological men from women's sports if elected. Now, here's the thing, guys. We know that when it came to a bill, it was in the House that would actually protect women from men invading their spaces, including sports. Every single Democrat voted against it. And of course, the Democrat-controlled Senate didn't actually pick that up. Why? Because they want men in women's spaces. It's just that simple. Now, the Senate is actually looking really good for the Republicans. Maybe even the House too. So that bill that the Senate Republicans, not Senate Republicans, but House Republicans actually passed, maybe that could actually be taken up by a Republican-controlled Senate and then signed into law by President Trump. But President Trump did say he would take executive action to stop the invasion of men and women's sports. Now, the thing is, these women that he's talking to, I don't want to judge them or anything, but we know, folks, that based on the numbers, the majority of women are voting for Kamala Harris. Yes, they're going to complain about, men in women's sports, but yet you're going to go out there and vote for Kamala Harris? You need to change your voting habits. Just that simple. But let's go ahead and watch this clip here. Let's roll it.
Up and down the ballot. How many of you are worried about biological men and boys competing against women and girls in sports? Just show me. That's almost that is the entire room.
Yeah, all these women, none of them want men invading women's sports.
I know you have a question.
I do.
By the way, excuse me, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Your question, your name and your hometown.
My name is Linda, and I'm from Milton, Georgia.
Good.
But originally Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, wow.
I'd get that
good.
in there. My question is, how do you plan on addressing the transgender issue in women's sports? I have 9 grandchildren, 6 of them female, all playing sports, and we are very concerned for their safety, not just on the field and the courts, but in their locker rooms as well.
Right. It's such an easy question, and everybody in the room, and you know that answer, we're not going to let it happen. You look, just yesterday, they had a volleyball match. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Where a person that transitioned, okay? We have to be very careful because this can terminate your political career if you say it's slightly off, all right? But transitioned from man to female and was on a volleyball. And I saw the slam. It was a slam. I never saw a ball hit so hard. Hit the girl on the head. But other people, even in volleyball, they've been permanently, I mean, they've been really hurt badly, women playing men. But you don't have to do the volleyball. We stop it. We stop it. We absolutely stop it. You can't have it. It's a man playing in the game. I mean, physically, from a muscular, even if it was a little bit less, maybe they do all sorts of tests and drugs and everything else. Look at what's happened in swimming. Look at the records that are being broken.
So how do you stop it? Do you go to the sports leagues? Do you go to the Olympic
You just
councils?
ban it. The president bans it. You just don't let it happen. Not a big deal.
So right there, guys, you heard that from President Trump right there. He said he would ban it. But I believe it's going to take more than just an executive order for that to happen. Yeah, an executive order could actually, I guess, stop it temporarily. But the thing is, man, I would not underestimate Democrats because you know what's going to happen? They're going to start pulling a San Jose State University. Remember, the women on the San Jose State University volleyball team, they didn't know they were actually playing with a male. Remember, the school, the NCAA, never told them. Eventually it got out. So you know what's going to happen, guys? These states like California or whatever, they're going to say, all right, it's banned. We're just not going to tell anybody that these people are trans. Yeah, that's going to be the next step right there. This is going to be tricky, but I definitely do appreciate President Trump coming out and saying he's going to ban it. And this should be banned. But these Democrats, man, they're slick. They're very, very slick. Because something's telling me, man, they will not abide by any executive action or any law that the Republicans actually put out to actually protect women in their own sports. I mean, these women are getting dominated and crushed by males coming in. It doesn't make any sense, man. But I believe, man, more women need to change their voting habits. They need to vote Trump because Kamala Harris, you vote for her. Guess it's going to happen. It's going to get worse. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.